Hey everyone! Remember Renee? We're back, and because my second book, Wine Comes in Six Packs, just came out on paperback this week, and it's available everywhere. And I just thought she's read it.
I have read it!
And what did you think?
Well, I think that you make everybody feel really good about their bad decisions.
Do I?
You do, because we've all made them. You just made them on a colossal level. And
Hey,
documented it. And documented it.
Let's go big or go home.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to go home.
No, God no. So yeah, I read it, and I like probably felt the same way you did about your relationships at one point when I'm like, God, is it ever going to end?
No, it never ends.
Yes, that's I had that moment in the middle of the book where I went, oh dear God, but it ended.
It did. It was a fun read.
And yes, it was. And then on to the next
Disaster.
decision.
The ever increasingly poor decisions.
Yes, poor life choices. That could have been the name of your book.
It could have been. But how did you like yourself in the book?
Well, like I said, I think that I am an awesome friend, and I now know that because I thought I was kind of a crappy friend because I wasn't always there, and I tended to have my own poor life decisions going on. But when I read your book, I realized that you saw me as a better friend than I saw myself. So
You were always a good friend to me.
I think that's great.
You're still a good friend to me.
I try really hard.
Yeah.
I actually try a little more now that I know that you're going to document the shit out of it.
You got something in your There you go.
It's a bug. You have bugs in your yard.
Because I have a yard.
I like bugs.
I'm sorry. But so what was your favorite part?
Favorite?
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know if there's a favorite. I think they're all pretty good. They're all pretty good. I'm not sure. I mean, not everybody can say that they've driven every one of their exes to insanity. So,
Not all of them.
Yeah.
Well,
There's more on the insanity hand than there is on the not. So let's go there.
since they've upped my medication, I feel so much better.
Yes.
now.
That's a statement of everyone that's ever hung out with you. I'm medicated now. Can we hang out?
It's not a requirement. It's just helpful.
It's just, yeah. It's okay.
My mom said I broke New Orleans the last time we went down there.
I don't think you broke. I just think you have a free spirit that sometimes ambushes people that aren't ready for it.
That's a really nice way to put it.
That's it. It's a free spirit.
So, any words you want to share with anyone about why they should buy this book?
Oh God, everybody should buy the book. It's entertaining. I mean, I know it's your memoir, it's supposed to all be sad and sappy, but it's really not.
No, I mean there are parts.
There are parts that are
because
devastating, and I was there for some of those devastation parts, so I get that.
Did you think I was true to what happened?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty heartbreaking on the outside to watch some of that.
Yeah.
So, and it's even more heartbreaking to read some of it. But
because then you get the real in depth that that
But
you didn't see on the outside.
But the humor's there, as with everything that we do.
Yeah,
the humor's
this is
there.
true. And she has rescued me.
I know, and so she's rescued me.
Yeah, and I have even documented the rescue.
Yes. We have never go into a situation without a backup plan. Lisa and I are true to that in every form of everything we do. There's always a backup.
There's always a backup. So are you really scared for the next book?
A little, but I look so good in this one. How can I possibly look so bad?
Well, because I've been thinking about holding off on Good Friends Bring Shovels and writing the dinner party stories before the war.
Yeah, but I'm a key character in the dinner
really
party.
You really are.
That's because I took center stage. Feed her fruit and alcohol, and she will entertain. That's what that was.
I know, but it would be, and I can always refer back to the video for any point.
Thank God you videotape everything.
I know. I can't imagine where you would get
Everything. You have documented some of my highest and lowest points.
But I've shared them only with you.
That's true. With all the social media, that she's pretty true to.
I'm discreet.
Yeah.
I'll make fun of you, but quietly, behind closed doors.
Yes, and then give me copies of it so that I can always entertain myself when I'm at home.
That's right.
And then I lose them.
Oh, that was such a bad decision. Why did you videotape it? So you know never to do that again. Ever. It's always fresh in your memory.
And then, when I have those nights when, God, I'm not sure what I did, Lisa can always say, oh, I know what you did. And I know how far you went. Great. You can't just pretend I didn't do that.
No, you can't. And then, if all else fails, I have a book.
Yeah. Because, videotapes weren't enough.
No, I had to write it down. Forever immortalize it.
It's all right, though. It's all right. I'm not ashamed of shape of a few moments, but I'm not ashamed of as a whole. So.
Yeah. Husband in a corner?
Husband in a corner, yeah.
Were you ashamed? I wasn't.
I've toasted to that moment, but he shouldn't have been an ass.
No, he shouldn't. We have had some really good times, and I think, but I think, the book, it is about all my relationships, but at the same time, it's also, you can see a lot of the friendships that are creeping in there, and it's not just my poor decisions, because God knows I made them, but other people too, are coming along,
helped, and we've all helped, but we've all been there, and I think it's about your relationships, and it's about your memoirs, but I think it's kind of at the core, it's your love story.
It is.
But the sideline is that, we all survive because we have friends.
Yeah, it really is. Good friends.
Standing beside us.
Yes, we make our increasingly poor decisions.
Poor life choices.
You're going, I'm here for you.
Yeah. As you're laying on your friend's floor, screaming, vodka and sugar. That's what we should do after tequila. Because, that's not a bad decision.
No, it was never a bad decision.
Sending fools to the store for lemons.
At 2 o'clock in the morning.
2 o'clock in the morning because we were out of tequila and by God we had vodka. So, you wouldn't want to mix it and make a nice cocktail. You have to shoot it.
I know what you're talking about.
I do because you have it on video.
It's a great moment in video. By the way.
It's not.
It is actually.
It's not.
It amuses me when I watch it.
I bet. It makes me shake my head.
So,
then I can't say that you're the bad influence. Cause
not always. Sometimes it's you.
Because sometimes it's me, and it's one of those nights that it was me.
I will take credit for the nights that I have led the charge. Okay, but there have been the nights where I've gone, oh, she's leading, I'm following. Okay. What do you do?
Yeah. It's really bad. When I lead, you follow, and then all hell breaks loose, and we end up with shoes on feet.
Shoes on feet. And they were.
But that's not,
that's not the point.
Not a full sentence.
But I knew I was pointing. Shoes on feet.
You were not pointing. You were laying face first in your pillow, screaming shoes on feet. You weren't pointing at anything.
In my mind, I was pointing.
Okay, what you're doing in your mind and what I'm standing in the dark trying to figure out is a completely different story.
She lost her shoes.
I lost my shoes, and I had to walk home, and I didn't lose them. I locked them in the car.
Well, and then you locked the keys in the car.
While it was running.
Yeah. So you wait for it to run. Yes.
But I was bringing your drunk ass up the stairs, and so, you were kind of involved in that bad decision.
Okay. I was. But I told you I didn't want to drink that night, and you're like, here, misdemeanor. And I'm like, no. And you're like, oh, it's good for you. And it's a bad night. I hadn't eaten.
And it was a fun night, though.
It was.
We sang.
A lot.
All the way through small towns in the area.
Yeah.
Rode a horse.
I did. Through a bar.
And not naked.
No.
That was a good life decision.
Yeah. They waited for it. She
was ready to do it. She would have done it. Screaming Lady Godiva, waving. But
it was a white horse, too.
Yeah, she was ready for that.
But it was a good night.
And you were too drunk to talk.
Yeah, I was.
As you announced to everyone.
Including the 2 cops at the door.
Yeah. As you're laying on the floor. I'm not driving home. I'm too drunk to talk.
I wanna go home.
We've had some moments,
We've had a few moments.
but that was a good night.
It was.
And the fact that we can remember it.
Yeah, that was a really impressive part. So, any other final words you have to say about Wine Comes in Six Packs?
It does, and you get a 10% discount.
Yeah, it does. It really, really does.
When you buy them in a 6-pack, you get a 10% discount. We know this.
Anything else?
It's a good book. You should read the book. And stay tuned for more shenanigans.
Yeah, because there's always more.
Always more. Life isn't over yet.
Not yet. All right. Bye-bye.